You know, I always forget that this office is here, separate at the harbor. Fast traveled over here. Let's see what we got. Helicopters with attack. Fun. Empty cars. Logistical halls. Dumb. Dumb. Deliver missile. That's a spicy meatball. Deliver ammunition. Splody boys? Splody boys? There's also an empty car, logistical hall. Who cares? And then there is a unload and store a train with ammunition. 2 drop. That's some spicy switching. I don't know. I think we're about to have a fun series of episodes here because I think we need all of these dollary dues. What's up, guys? This is Heis, and yeah, we're playing Derail Valley today. When this goes out, I mean, if you're a channel member and you see the member videos early, because members always get videos as soon as they're done, and then they go out for the public later. No matter the tier of member you are, and Brakeman included. I'm still here in the US, but if you're in the public, I'm down under right now. So, anyway, let's switch with the big diesel. We haven't had a DE6 in a minute. We'll do the shunting job. But do we want to... What time is it? I have a compass that will point me north. That will not tell me what time it is. I hear crickets, though. or those cicadas. Chichaks in Croatian. Anyway, let's, yeah. 5:30 in the morning will be early, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna go night-night. I don't know what about my collision with the bed is causing the bed to be a rock in there, but I guess I won't ask. Is there a career manager over there? So we might have to pay. We're gonna have to pay our fees before we can take the job there. We'll just, that engine's a write-off. It's fine. And then 30,000, so we can, I don't know, maybe we'll get that paid, and then let's see, and then 15,000, we'll pay that one, and then yeah, we could save I know. It's all a write-off at this point. Anyway, go get the DE6 fired up, and then we'll go take that switching job, and we'll do some spicy switching. That won't be problematic at all. No foreshadowing. None. None foreshadowing. None pizza, left beef. Anyway, I don't know why that meme's living rent-free in my head. Oh, come on, you. Get the wub-wubs going. Bump your lathe shaft till you actually wanna run properly. There's no seats in this thing. Anyway. Yeah, get that cut in. Actually, I think on a 26L stand that would be cut out. That's fine. Well, at least I assume it looks like 26L, but whatever. Details. Who cares? That's right, they redid the whole... Every time I run a DE6, it's like, oh yeah, they updated this like probably a year ago now. Oh, it's got a handbrake too. Right. Right. I'll turn that one off there, Ringo. Bonk. Okay. Now it ought to move a little bit better. There we go. Get some airflow going in here. Bonk. There we go. Get it lined over. Page up, page down. It's the way to use a turntable in this game. kick the air off there. And yeah, I guess we didn't go grab the job, so I guess we'll wander over to the military base office itself. And then we'll see what we can see. We probably don't need the DE6 for this, but it was here. We haven't run one in a minute. Maybe we'll do Steam for the run to the military base probably next episode. Sound good? Gotta play with the diesel every now and again. Bonk. Okay. And get this thing lined over. And then we'll give it a go. God, it's cool. Let's see, there's the... Yeah, we'll just stop right outside there and we'll do that. We'll do that. What a good idea. Okay, let's see. Yeah, two drop-offs. Yeah, there isn't a career manager in here. Okay. Glad we paid our things. B7 to B1. 7 is basically straight in. Cool. And then unload and then respot. And hopefully Kenosha's not playing. And then we have two sets of guys. Oh, do I have my flags? Oh, my flags are still at the Lost and Found. Maybe we'll do it the old school way, or maybe we'll do a little Jesus impersonation as we run across the water. Okay. Yep, lined in, B7, and then B1 is going to be all the way over there. And we got to put some of them on B4 and some of them on B3. Should be some easy money today. That was neat. Just heard the, presumably the air compressor contactor kick on. Okay. Firmly grasp it. Wonder if the military would approve of you moving highly explosive things with a steam locomotive. We could add a lot of money to the debt if we don't make this coupling really nice. John Doe's gonna be pissed. Okay, that's a nice, easy rolling speed there. Okay, so we've got the 606 at this cut. So this end of the train is going on 3. And then the far end of it's going on the 4. Gently. 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 Firmly grasp it! Okay. And now we'll get the air charge in. Kick off to brake. Yeah, that's a fun placard, isn't it? That's a kaboom placard. Okay, well, that should be fine. Probably don't need my lights anymore. Reverser. Oh, there we go. You'd think I've sat at one of these stands before. I think I'd remember where stuff is. Allegedly. Allegedly, I have sat at a stand like this and operated it. Allegedly. At a place. Alright, sunrise in the valley. At the harbour. Gotta get out past that switch. Because we can set up our connection to B1. Oh, B3. Oh, okay, interesting. So B3's separate to B4. And there's other things that go boom on those tracks, I think. Or those are empties. I think those are empties. Yeah. Switching the camo boxcars, what could go wrong? the rhythm of that. Hi, welcome to ADHD. There's a meme. It's an older meme, but it's a good meme. It's a very short YouTube video that is just called "A Day Well Spent," and you should watch it. We'll give you a giggle, and it's it's just a dude who says, "I went on Space Mountain 17 times, clap clap," and he used his on-ride photos from riding Space Mountain 17 times as the video, that little stop motion thing. It's just like, it's funny. Okay, that's mostly past the switch. We're gonna, it's like I could set a handbrake here. Oh, I guess we could dump the air from back here. The classic heist move. This is the one move that's gonna be, you know, potentially picante with these, so. I have no idea. It's been so long since I've run with any of the military, like, fragile stuff. I don't remember if they've got, like, a crazy increased chance to blow up, you know, from mishandling. They probably do. I would hope they do. I think the job said it was required license Fragile 1. Yeah. Military 2, Hazmat 2, and Long 2. Okay. So the stuff that's near 606, right, the stuff that's near us goes to, oh, so we have to go in and out. That's kind of annoying. I guess we could leave, so we're gonna shove in, we're gonna unload the whole train. And rather than come out, put stuff on B4 and then put the stuff on B3, or, good lord, kick it. Intrusive thoughts, intrusive thoughts, intrusive thoughts. I think I'm gonna put the whole rake on 1, unload it, and then cut off the stuff that's gotta go in 4, put it in 3, then pick the stuff up again, and then go, because it'll save one of these long shoves. Make sense? Sound good? Good. I've got music stuck in my head, and it's not even mine. For those of you that follow and I talked about my other YouTube channel last episode. Like I'm gonna do other videos. If you don't know, all the music that's in my videos is music that I've performed or produced usually. There's a couple songs that make it in that are just my good friend Wings and Strings, who they are absurd in terms of playing bluegrass instruments, and they can pick anything, you know, better than the best of them, really, if you ask me. But most of the music is music that I've written or that I played. There's a very few select amount of covers. Like if you look on my Spotify, I'm on Spotify. I'm on most every streaming platform. If you look at all that stuff, like the original soundtrack for Railroads Online, the soundtrack formerly from Railroads Online, is 30 songs, and only 7 of them are covers, and they're like old Americana Civil War type tunes. So, you know, they're like ancient and free use, because, you know, the legality of streaming crap like that is always a time. What's in the box? Why are these doors open? What? Tell me your secrets. Can you get fined for having gone in there? Here's the thingy. I was like, where's the thingy? Okay, bunk, bunk, bunk. Gotta figure out. 606 to 393 is our split there. There's the 393, and we're taking that with us to B3, so we'll just do that real fast. Anyway, music things. Yeah, stuff, words. Song that's not mine is stuck in my head. Before I did, I guess it kind of slightly overlapped with my YouTube, but I used to play in a fun rock band in Seattle called Hellbot before I moved out to Colorado back in 2022. Awesome group of dudes. Very drink beer, jump up and down, hard rock kind of vibes. So, give me some love if you want. Played guitar and wrote a lot of that stuff, and that was the coolest group of musicians I ever got to play with. And just today, as I'm recording this, the bass player and the drummer, who were originally from an older Seattle band called Van Epps, also a kick-ass band, they started a new band with a new singer and then with one of the guitar players from Van Epps called The Drowning Kind, and they put out their debut album today. And it's got a couple bangers of tunes in it. It's very interesting because it's different vibes than Hellbot by a lot. And it's different than the Van Epps stuff, although it sounds part and parcel because, you know, the drummer and the guitar player and the bass, you know, a lot of those guys are the same from both bands, but the writing is different. They're new singers. He's really good. And it's very kind of like, I don't know, genres are so hard to pinpoint, but it's reminiscent of like a lot of early 2000s kind of, not quite emo rock, but like, you know, the kind of poppier, shorter format and then kind of upbeat guitars and stuff. I mean, it's cool. So one of their songs is just living rent free in my head right now, and it's always cool to see your friends do cool things, you know. So very much enjoying that. So give it a listen. Tell them I sent you. My buddies would get a kick out of that. You mean the train nerds like rock and roll too? Some of them do. I think that's one of my favorite things, is that one of the tunes that is in my original Railroads Online soundtrack is a song called Night Job. And I remember playing it as a riff, just as I was kind of writing the tune originally. And I was playing it at rehearsal with Hellbot, and Jake was like, "Yo, dude, what the hell is that? That sounds so cool." And I'm like, "It's just this thing that I'm working on for a video game soundtrack. Like, it's nerdy train stuff." And he's like, "Dude, we should play it like this and do the," and then it became a Hellbot song called Backdoor Burn House. Tristan always had fun song names. Tristan was our lead singer. Different Tristan than the Tristan that develops a certain video game with me. Anyway, got to keep him straight in your head. There's a video that we put up that was a live video of us playing that at the last show we did, which was also the coolest, and I spoiled the evening by saying, "Hey, I'm moving to Colorado after the show," because I literally could not fathom waiting any longer to tell them. And a lot of the comments are like, "Yo, it's the Railroads Online soundtrack," which always makes me giggle. So anyway, fun music things. They've been in me head lately. But now we're gonna bang into a train car. Oh, well, I guess 6-ish. And we can hit him now. They don't have any more splody in them. So gently. Oh, well, that doesn't mean we like need to like gabang it. Doesn't mean we need to test the plasticity of the buffers. Don't stop grabbing the MU cable, you butthole. Did I leave that thing in notch 1? I must have left that thing in notch 1 because it's just shoving through this handbrake. Can I have the handbrake? Some days I really enjoy the scroll wheel interactions that Derail Valley has, and then there's some days where it feels frustrating. But I guess it would be frustrating to try and run alongside the train car and grab the handbrake at the same time, too. Alright, yeah, load up. Cool. Okay, so we gotta go out the throat of the yard, and then we need to bunch these guys up with those guys. And who knows, maybe, well, I guess, I don't know, sometimes you'll get new jobs to spawn, be like, "Hey, switch these boxcars and load them," or whatever, and maybe we'll have more explodey boys to take up to the military base. But maybe we won't. Who knows? Alright. Persistent jobs is a mod that I've been considering trying for Derail Valley. It'd be fun. It's where you actually have to deliver things, and you can't just kind of pick whatever, you know, because the train cars stick around. I've heard that's a pretty fun, immersive way to play. So it'll be fun to give that a try one of these days. Okay, all lined out that way. And now, bonk-a-dunk, bonk-bonk-bonk. Let's see. Dump the air. Open the angle cock. Stop having it be closed. Okay. Huge boats with guns. Gunboats. I just love that Bill Wirtz made, like, all those dumb, just random, weird, obnoxious jazz chord, random ADHD humor videos, and then, like, made the absurdly good History of Japan video. It's just like, what? This is a high effort move by you. What? What's going on here? Always neat. Okay. There's a lot of garbage on this track. Thankfully, it's all unloaded garbage. Should be fine. We'll probably get the time bonus, too. I don't know what the time bonus is on this. 36 minutes? Yeah, there ain't no way it's been 36 minutes. This will be a quick one today. If you couldn't tell, I'm trying to get stuff done before I'm, you know, not at my PC for 3 weeks. Oh. Don't slap it in dynamics. Let's not hit those cars too hard, shall we? Yeah, usually I don't try, when I go on trips and stuff, I usually try to, you know, stay away from editing, because I don't know how many of you guys are like this, but I am a creature of my desk, and my PC is kind of my home base. Like, if I ever move house, and you know, it's the last thing to get taken down. The day the bed moves is the day that the PC moves, and the PC is the first thing getting set up. It's just how it works on my end, you know. And I have a laptop, and I can edit on it, but I don't have 4 monitors with my laptop. No, it doesn't. I don't want to. How do you... Where's the FCO on this? On the stand, kind of where you'd expect it to be. Anyway, don't need to waste all the fuel. 17 minutes. Easy money. Yeah, so long story short on that is, that was literally easy money. 86 grand for a little spicy switching. They paid the ES&D to handle it properly. So we're doing good there. Now I guess we'll go run over and see how we are. But yeah, long story short on that is, yeah, I don't like to edit out on the road if I can avoid it. So it's always funny. I'll get comments, people being like, "Oh my God, you're at this place. You should go here." And I'm like, "I'm back home and editing videos I shot while I was at that place." But I guess that's you know, that's how the sausage is made. So 225,000. Yeah, we should have enough money to pay off things if those next couple jobs go well. So oh boy, don't mess it up, Ice. Well, a little bit of switching with the DE6 of the spicy variety. Oh, those cars. I guess I won't be having other jobs with those cars. Those cars just disappeared. They're not. They've been towed outside an environment. They're not in an environment. That's fine. Spicy switching, and it wasn't very spicy. Nothing went wrong. But next time, missiles. I didn't realize they had missiles as loads. I haven't seen those before. I knew ammunition was a thing, but God, those are cool. Yeah, I guess we'll do those next time. Anyways, guys, as always, thanks so much for watching, and we'll catch you all next time. missiles. And then fire the missiles.